down. Straighten up there. Come on, let's sharpen up. If you're going to be troops in this unit, you have got to straighten up. We will not have any of this monkey shine.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
All right, troops, attention. At ease. Sergeant Waters, come forward.
I don't know who that is.
Here, hold that.
Tonight, we always carry the flag in our march. Tonight, this is a special flag. This flag was flown over Camp Stone in Herat, Afghanistan on September 11th of this year. And this flag was sent to us by our friend Carl Gerhardt. And I think that this is a good time for all of us to think of our troops overseas and to keep them in your thoughts for this year. And you know, always think about these guys and what they do for our country.
Put it right, yeah, put it right there, Keith. This time, a call on Colonel Doyle. Step forward, Colonel. Thank you, guys. Stand hut. Heady. Corporal William Waters, front center. Mr. Waters, you are called before your peers for the third time in 6 years. In each instance, it has been for academic achievement. Again, you stand front and center of this formation for yet another academic milestone. But this instance is of possible greater importance than the others. Because of the outcome of this milestone, it leads you to a career significant to the future of this country. In a few short months, you'll be handed the most sacred of trusts, a classroom with an awesome responsibility for the education and inherently the future and welfare of a group of children. These children are the prized possessions of parents who hand them to you with the anticipation and the hope that you will instill in them knowledge, skills, and a love of learning that will send them on their individual march into the future. It is true that teachers touch the future. And it is equally true that your cousins have long observed your rare talents and abilities, and that they confidently predict that the impact of those skills on the children and their futures will be of the significant kind that becomes indelible and that will be recalled by those students through their adult lives. If it is true that teachers touch the future, then it follows that the promise of your future as a teacher is the promise of hundreds of children, some of whom wait for you now, and most of whom are not yet born. You have always had a quiet nobility about you. Now that you have given that abstract quality a practical application by choosing a noble profession, and you are straining at the reins to get to that classroom, to end the endless practice and preparation, and to take what feels to you like your destined place, where you will become Mr. Waters, teacher. Which will sound the same to you as General Waters or CEO Waters. Such are the feelings that attend this position. You need no reminder to give more than you get. The axiom is inherent in your chosen profession. This promotion to sergeant is more than symbolic, since you will soon become the sergeant major of your students' minds and their hearts. All here salute you and say to you, way to go, Teach.
We did it!
Mrs. Waters, would you please present the stripes? Sergeant Waters, would you take the drum, please, and report back to ranks? Over the past 2 decades, we have met here to celebrate this family and the accomplishments of its members, and to join together in support of and in celebration of one another. During those years, we've highlighted graduations and marriages, other significant rites of passage, while outlining the accomplishments and the positive qualities of the person and the events of that moment. Each ceremony was unique to the individual, but each ceremony had one constant. At the conclusion of each, we reminded one another of the importance of giving more than we get, about making the sacrifices necessary to take care of one another, our families, our communities, and our world. Each time we reminded those talented and successful members to keep their pride at bay and to always keep in mind that to whom much is given, much is expected. And that it is not enough to be good, but that you must become good for something. If our purpose over these 20 years has been to recognize and encourage the best in each of us, then it follows that it is also to celebrate when one of us steps forward and becomes a living example of the words we've made a creed. This evening, we pause to do just that, and in doing so, to let this particular member's light shine for each and every one of us, and for each of us to say, we support you, we admire your courage, and you bring honor to this wonderful family. Amanda Flaherty Doyle, front and center. Ms. Doyle, in a few short weeks, you will leave a hard-earned, successful, and secure career, a comfortable lifestyle, dear friends, and a loving family to travel around the world to the uncertainty and certain discomfort of Mumbai, India. There, for nearly a year, you will focus the skills you have developed and credentials you have earned to save the lives and psyches of female children who have been or who otherwise might be sold in the most heinous of slaveries. This self-sacrifice is doubled and tripled by the fact that you will not only pay your own way, but will finance your entire time there. Your cousins are inspired by your rare ability to follow the guidelines of your character. In short, you make them and everyone who knows you humbly proud, with the greatest emphasis on your mother and father. Sergeant Doyle, return to ranks and carry the American flag at the head of the column with the drum bearer. Come, you can. Hut!